Pay attention to the methods of placing directed light, because that's what this is. It is impossible that impossible light activity is a reference to what is impossible, that is sunlight, and that it will be placed in that position, that it will be present under any circumstances, and in the methods by which it is present. It's impossible light activity. And it's placed precisely on the second floor. You see it right here. It's a dark orange color. This is impossible light. And it is 5:20 p.m. And you're going to recall what the entity is usually doing, filling the floors all the way back here. All right, that's equally impossible, but it is different. Okay, the entity changing methods, basic, and also monitoring documentation. There is no placement of the actual sun that's going to result in that light. And the entity is where would, let me ask you this, while the entity hides its fake sun, there is no placement where that sunlight's going to result. Okay, so the entity is keeping the light source. It is still relevant to what you're going to deduce from this is that, first of all, this is not sunlight. This is a placement of impossible light activity, which you can see through here as well. See the pattern of the entities keeping the light source, just keeping it in a manner where I can't capture it on video. This is impossible light, though. This is the ongoing indication of the maintenance of the light source, which I've already documented. 5:19 p.m., which you're going to remember is where I am in Rancho Cucamonga, where I remained for the entirety of the day on April 23rd, 2022. And the entity is keeping the fake sun right outside of that parking garage, right there on Cultural Center Drive. Absolutely impossible. There would not be any light inside of this venue. There wouldn't have been no light source over this venue at all, either at 10 o'clock while I was inside of Panera Bread. But nonetheless, you have, and I'm referencing April 23rd, and then I went to the Paul Bayan Library. This is a placement of light. The entity has a very short memory. What the entity does day in and day out, which is why you document, placing directed light all over this circulation desk area, touching light. These demon-possessed employees sit in here, directed light all over the desk, all the way in the back, touching on the walls. These demon-possessed minions group stalking inside, covered with directed light. I've documented all that already. All right, it does not change. You're going to recall the record, and this is equally impossible. Okay, the entity is on the April 23rd keeping the fake sun over the parking garage where I'm in Rancho Cucamonga at Victoria Gardens. No light whatsoever is going to be present. All right, and it is 5:19 p.m. inside of the Upland Public Library. It's currently 5:22 p.m. and this is P.O.C. This is the maintenance of engineered light inside of the venue, albeit subtle. All right, this is an entity that is placing and maintaining directed light. P.O.C.